All right, Ryan, Jason, and Kitchen, if you can hear me, thumbs up outside the driver's side window, please. All right, and Jason, you got me there, Jason? And Jason, how's that? Can you hear me now? Awesome, looking good. Guys, let's go on ahead and get our windows rolled up. Let's double check our seatbelts as well, make sure they're nice and tight. Alrighty guys, it'll be just a second before we get rolling here. Take a second just to clear our minds. Let's reference back to those demo laps that we did for you. And a couple things before we start our session. Always want the car within the limits, your own personal limits, and within the car's limits as well. Saying so, let's go ahead and push in on our brake. Pull up on the D for drive, click that M for manual mode. And again, as we get rolling, windows should be up. Couple things as we reference back to those demo laps here. Remember how smooth that our inputs were. The hands were calm, the braking was firm to start the braking zone. But we were always in control of the vehicle. That usually started with our visual scanning and where our eyes were looking as well. In this session, we'll start off with a warm-up lap, and then we'll get 3 flying laps apiece. For these laps, I really don't want to hold us up at all, but if we're driving the car too hard and kind of using all the exit curves and going way too fast and out of control, we'll slow us down a little, but let's try to respect that, within our limits, and have a nice fun session. As we're coming onto our pit lane, let's start separating out to that 6-car length between all the vehicles. And we're using that manual mode, so let's not forget, let's get up to 3rd gear here. And we'll make our way up to 4th gear by the time we reach turn 1. Let's respect this blend line, staying over towards this right side of the road. Again, this first lap is a warm-up lap. We're just going to kind of warm up our brains, warm up our cars. And we'll just slowly increase our pace as the session goes on. As we're coming through turn number 2, start looking for our apex here. Make sure that we're touching those left tires down to this red and white. So important in these big corners that you're trimming that line. We'll start scanning for turn 3. Let's get down to 3rd gear for turn 3. In the roller coaster, also let's watch those wheel drops. Let's make sure that we're not dropping 2 tires off. It's really easy to do. Let's just respect that space so we don't have to be sweeping rocks. We're making our way down through this roller coaster, again, just kissing these curbs. And let's get down to 3rd as we come into the bowl. Start looking for your apex. Touch down with your left tires to the curbing. Up to 4th, and then zero nice and straight for the launch. Fourth gear to turn 5A, 4th gear. Go down to 3rd as we start turning in for 5B. We'll get back up to 4th on the exit. early for turn 7. Think long term with your strategy here to get a good run onto the straightaway. Ryan, I'm going to check us up a lot. I don't want us sitting on the brakes all the way down our straightaway here. So in the rotation zone, pull on over, we'll gather back up, and just let the car coast for a second. Again, Ryan, good job. Remember, less is more as you fall to the back of the group. Jason, you can come on around to the left here, Jason, and Kishan. And Ryan, just respect that space to your fellow drivers out there as well when you fall to the back, but looking really, really good. It's a lot of fun driving with you.
Thank you.
Go ahead and start picking our pace back up. Let's get back up to fourth here. Again, we'll keep our eyes in front of us here, taking some braking point. We had the brakes a little earlier here as we're coming into turn 9. Fourth gear under the bridge, brake up the button. Straight on long, turning off the brake. Trust the car. Start to look for that near apex in turn 2, down to the left. Look for it. Feel the car. Off the gas, let it rotate. Brakes here. Use the brakes. Okay, put the rest of the chicane together. Start thinking about that near apex. Look left. See your phone. Long term here. Okay, nice job, Jason. So relax, take a breath on the straight. Think about the number 3. Start with the 3 to 1 go. And Jason, a little bit of brakes here. Remember, less is more once you go faster. Look in, see your exit. You should already see it. little throttle, lift, let it turn, back on the gas smoothly. There you go, perfect, Jake. Keep it up. Brake at the right curve here. Good, nice, control, awesome. Let's get it slowed down a little bit, Jason. We're going to rotate the car. Follow me on out. And then right hand side, please. There we go. You can just slow your pace just a little bit. And you'll follow in behind that white 152 for me there. Good job, Jason. A lot of fun running with you. Remember, less is more as you're going faster. Little input. That's how a couple times came in a little hot. Remember that nice, firm initial brake pressure. So good job, Jason. So I'll get back up to 4. So as we're on the brakes here into turn 9, start looking for that next car that's coming up. Smooth hand, calm hand. Looking, lift, let it turn, back on the gas. Well, use the brake, nice little pressure. Easy, hold the brake, Easy, we're way too wide. Just way too wide. You get out of that dust and you're not going to have any traction out there. Just be cautious with that. Come in a little too hot, you're going to get pushed wide in this long corner. Too high. Less is more. Slow it down. Big long turn. Take a straight away. Get your exit. Gas, gas, gas. Not too wide. Stick as close as you can to the white line. Good. Back on the brake. Down to third. Early apex, we turned him up to the cone, that's what ran you wide on the exit of that. Again, not past the middle, keep it tighter. Down to the inside. Good. Drag the brake here, gotta use the brake. Stand below the middle. Looking. Lift. Now back on the gas. Together here. Left, do the cone, to it. exit here in 5B. Start looking. There you go. Keep it up. That's great. Looking for the exit. Before the launch here. Easy, make sure you get to the turning point. Small behind the orange car. Oh, nice job. That was a lot of fun. Christian, good job. Way to make a good save there on turn number 2 as well. Just got a little wide, but other than that, it looks really good. Way to clean it up and brush it off. It's one of the hardest things to do as a racing driver. Once you make a little bit of a mistake, it can kind of get in your head, but to make that improvement. Thank you for the coaching. Yeah, guys, don't worry. Let's go on ahead and just keep cruising. We're on a cool down lap here. We are going to go on the racetrack twice. We got a lot of heat in these brakes, and just want to make sure that they're fully cooled off so we don't have a bunch of warped rotors for our next session. So let's just leave the car in fourth. We'll cruise here, maintain the racing line. Don't let your focus lapse too much. Don't want to see you go off the racetrack at these slow speeds, but enjoy your cool down lap.
I'm pretty sure my brake rotors are warped also pretty good.
Yeah, it might be. We'll take a look at it after the session just to make sure you're all safe and good for your next one as well. You're probably getting into some little minor warping. Definitely at the speeds we're running. I mean, that's I'm seeing a 153 here on my dash. That's not too far off of full, 10/10 pace with one of these cars.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when you're hard on the brakes, you don't really feel it. It's just when you're kind of just dragging and.
Sure, absolutely. Well, I'll get the tech take a look at it, but enjoy your cool down lap, guys. Make sure that we get a lot of air flowing through those cars, and I'll come back and talk to you in a second before we exit the racetrack. Alright, gentlemen, our cool down laps are complete. Let's go ahead and get our right turn signals on. We're heading over to our autocross here for our competition in just a second. That's why we took that extra cool down lap, just to let everything kind of chill out before we're parked in the line over there. Move our way across over to the right side as we're coming into turn number 8. And good job, guys. Give yourself a nice pat on the back. That was a lot of fun driving with you as well. As we're coming off the racetrack, go ahead and slow our pace down. And if you'd like to roll your windows down, you absolutely can. Those turn signals should cancel for us automatically. And from there, let's reach up and hit stop recording on our PDR as well. That'll save our track session.